And I do believe, make sure we are live. All right, man. Well, hey, let's go ahead and drop this just like this. I think we are live right now. Make sure we can be seen and can be heard. All right. All right. Hey, grand morning, grand morning, grand morning. Man, it's your guy, Mr. Chauncey Reed, y'all. And hey, just like always, as you hop on, man, go ahead, drop your city, your state, where you actually hopping on from, man. So hopefully we can add some value to what you have going on in your life. All right, man. As you all can see, man, I wanted to share some good, we always talk about money, y'all. But at the beginning of the year, a lot of people are always trying to take care of their health. Okay. We see everybody going to the gym and doing everything. Now, here's the thing. We always talk about that kind of stuff, right? New year, new me. And what I'm starting to see is a lot of people, what they started to do is, I mean, even myself, we start dieting, we start watching what we're eating and stuff like that. But see, as a financial educator, y'all, I always get people asking me questions like, okay, how can I cut the fat and bulk up when it comes to my New Year's finances? All right. So, man, and what I was thinking, I said, you know what? Let's talk about how to go on a true financial diet. Okay, so I want to jump in and share with y'all how you go on a true financial diet. And I'm going to share it with y'all in basically 3 stages. Okay, I'm going to share with you all in about 3 stages. First and foremost, let me go ahead and share my screen with you all. Okay. Oop. I think I can share that there. All right. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me try this one more time here. Yes, let's share the screen. Share it. Okay. Boom. I'm sharing it. Uh-oh. Now, let me make sure it can be seen. Make sure the screen can be seen here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Of course. Okay. Yep. It can be seen. Let's do this. Bam. It's loading. All right. I think we got it here, fam. Cool. Here we go. Now, it's time to go on a financial diet. All right. So, the first thing that I'm going to talk about here this morning is, like I say, I shared that with you all, and I want to share this with you. Okay. Stage 1. One of the most important things when it comes to a diet, you all, or just getting your body in shape, getting your finances in shape, is we have to rid ourselves of the old. Okay, we got to clear that stuff out of our body. So see, with this stage here, one of the things that I want you to think about doing first is, because a lot of us do it, we have financial debt from the holidays that we bring it forward. All right, we gotta trim that off, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get rid of what we've had from last year and try to stop bringing that forward. See, the goal is to reset, our new year without any lingering bills hanging over our heads. Okay, that's one of the big things that we gotta make sure that we start doing. And certain ways to kind of do that would be Like some people are getting, we got to come with a realistic plan. Okay. Even if it's, let me give you an example. Let's say you owe in $1,000. Okay. What you could possibly do is take $300 per month, boom, and start dropping it on that old debt. Okay. And then that'll be paid off in a couple of months, 3 to 4 months. It's paid off. Or if somebody's out there and they're getting a bonus, or if someone's out there and they are okay with their stimulus checks. These are things that we could possibly do, okay, moving forward. But we have to come up with a plan, ladies and gentlemen, so we can rid ourselves of all that lingering debt that we went over and spent way much than a lot of us probably do when the holiday seasons come around, okay? Also, I know people do not like to hear this and people do not like to get the realization of what's going to happen here, but developing a budget. Now, understand, we got to know how much money is needed to basically cover our basic needs and costs. When I say the basic needs and costs, I'm talking about things like our mortgage or rent, car payments, childcare, food, gas, all of our necessities that we have out there. See, once we understand how much is actually needed to cover our everyday cost, now it makes it easier to save and plan moving forward. Another thing we have to do is, ladies and gentlemen, since we're into a new year, right? We need to go back and look at our old credit card statements. Okay, that's something that we need to do. Go back to the December timeframe and look at that old credit card statement. And now you want to look at, how you kind of spent your money on that credit card. A lot of people will see like that, they did what I like to say, impulse purchases. Okay. And when you really go back and look at them, some of them probably weren't even necessary. Some of them probably weren't necessary. And when I say necessary, ladies and gentlemen, you have to ask yourself is this right here. If nobody would see this, would I still want it? Okay. So we got to think in those kind of realms when it comes to that. And we got to understand that. And I get it, man. Setting a budget, man, people do not like to hear that word right there, budget. They feel like, oh man, I'm so restrained and stuff like that. So, hey, change it up. You don't have to call it a budget. Call it you're starting a peace of mind living. Okay. You're starting a peace of mind living. So now, hey, you don't have to look at it. When you hear peace of mind, it literally will give you a peace of mind when you start to know what you need to spend on a monthly basis. And now you can move forward like that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Okay. Healthy saving habits. Or, hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, everybody don't want to work forever. Okay, we don't all want to work forever. So contributing the maximum amount to a retirement plan. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not doing this and you're working, when can you ever stop working? Okay, now, and a lot of people are like, man, I can't save. Man, you will be very surprised at how easy it really can be. And ways that you can do it is by doing things like saving a percentage off your paycheck. Just a percentage. Hey, what happens is you'll never really see the amount that gets saved because it won't ever hit your bank account. It'll be going straight to your retirement account. All right. And it's not going to be there just burning a hole in your pocket. We know that. We know when you see that extra money in your accounts, ladies and gentlemen, I know how I am. It'll burn a hole in your pocket. So we got to make sure that we set ourselves up for success. See, the goal should be you want to contribute the maximum to your 401k each year. Let me make sure I got these numbers right. For this year, the maximum is $19,500. But now if you are 50 or older, you can contribute an additional excuse me, $6,500 as a catch-up contribution. But see, a good practice, like when you're doing this to kind of increase that 401k contribution, when you're using those percentages, every few months, increase that percentage. Every few months, once you increase that, ladies and gentlemen, now you really start to see that money starting to grow. You'll go from, hey, 1%. Let's say you do 1%. Okay. Then a few months down the line, 2%, 3%. Hey, you cannot lose when you're doing things like that, ladies and gentlemen. Know how I know? I've done it myself. I have a goal this year to reach a certain percentage that I want to put away, into my 401k. So the next thing we'll talk about is the HSA, which is a health savings account. Now, I know this doesn't apply to everybody, but for the people with a high deductible medical plan, these are the ones I'm talking to when it comes to this right here. Okay. See, with this one here, ladies and gentlemen, you can have automatic payroll contributions to this account as well. Okay. Now, what you want to understand is individuals can contribute $3,600 for this year. Okay. And those with family plans can contribute up to $7,200. All right. And then we have the people that are 55 and older, they can contribute an extra $1,000. So see, we got to understand that, ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful. And then automate your savings. I kind of mentioned it earlier, but in addition to contributing the maximum to your retirement plans and your HSA, set up a savings account, or like I mentioned earlier, a peace of mind account, okay, or a brokerage account for that excess cash flow. Because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, we always get a raise. Now, some people say, man, oh man, it's not enough. I get it. But going back to those percentages, imagine if you stay living on the paycheck that you make. When I say the paycheck that you make, I mean, let's say that, hey, you got $1,000. I'm just giving you a number, okay? Let's say you get $1,000 a week. Okay, if that's what you're used to, when you get a pay bump, now let's say you get $1,100. Continue to manage your stuff on that $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how people become wealthy. Okay, see. And even if, like I say, even if it's a small number that you're putting away, start with an amount that you think works for you. And over time, you continue to increase that number. Winning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, man, hey, I'm giving y'all a winning formula for success this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now, stage 3. Ladies and gentlemen, man, hey, just like at our, when we talk about diets and stuff like that, ladies and gentlemen, we got to also have a workout plan. It's the same thing for your money. Developing a long-term investment plan. See, we got to understand. Notice I said a plan. See, ladies and gentlemen, not a thought. That means it has to be written down, something that you can stick to and maintain. See, once your financial diet is in place and your saving habits are established, ladies and gentlemen, man, you'll want to establish a financial plan that will last you for the next 20 to 30 years. It's much like your physical health. You want to make sure your money is staying in shape too. Now, I get it. With interest rates as low as they are, it's likely any money in a savings account, man, that's not going to really earn you a whole lot of money. Okay. So we got to understand that, ladies and gentlemen, we have to put ourselves on a plan so that we can move forward. Hey, with a diet, it's not something that you just do when it comes to your financial health. It's the same thing. It's not just something that you can do one time and then, oh man, I'm good. I know everything about it now. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's things that you have to do repeatedly. It's the same thing with your health. Okay. It's not you can do, oh man, yeah, because things happen. It's called a compound effect for some of you all. It's the little things that you do over and over again that will lead to you being financially free. So see, like I say, like any diet, the hardest part is staying on track. Once you get started, man, whew, hey, that's the hardest part is getting started. But what you got to understand, the long-term value, if you stick with it, man, it's priceless. Priceless. And now I'm going to also share a bonus thing with you all. I know I said 3, ladies and gentlemen, but I've learned from other people that, man, you want to over deliver. So since we know at the beginning of every year, now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, correct your W-4 form. You have to make sure that you are filling this form out correctly. You want to maximize this form, ladies and gentlemen, because sometimes that's what will free up your money to be able to invest, your money to be able to save for the future, your money to be able to rid yourself of past debt. And it doesn't stop there because, ladies and gentlemen, yes, if you are a retiree, then you have a W-4P form that you want to make sure that you fill out, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is go to www.irs.gov. All right. And that's where you can actually fill that form out, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to stop this sharing real quick. And like I say, man, hey, if you like what we're sharing, man, hey, man, follow us, man. Follow us, like this, share this with somebody who this could actually benefit, ladies and gentlemen. Someone who can actually get some use out of this, ladies and gentlemen. Because that's all we're trying to do, man. Education is where it's at. All right. Education is where it's at. Let me exit this real quick. All right. Boom. All right, man. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I just want to hop on here real quick and hopefully, add some value to what you already got going on in your life, ladies and gentlemen. So, man, again, like I say, like this. If you're catching this on the replay, lips getting all tongue-tied. I'm getting all tongue-tied and stuff, right? If you're catching this on the replay, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, man, drop hashtag replay, your city and your state, where you actually hopping on from, man. And if you want, like I say, if you want more valuable information like this, man, reach out to your guy. Or if somebody shared this with you, reach out to them. Reach out to them, ladies and gentlemen. All right, man. Like I say, man, just like always, man, y'all have a great day and a blessed week. Peace.